me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Wait.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for listening. This episode is brought to you by Primo Stickers. Primo Stickers is the only place I get my stickers made. Yes, they got high quality, high gloss stickers, and you can stick them mugs everywhere. I got this sign made by Primo Stickers. They do signs, banners, stickers. Go get it right now. Order your custom-made stickers at primostickers.com. Yes, that's PREMO stickers.com. Get yours today. What's going on, everybody, man? We got the homie in the building. It is the Let Me Tell You Something podcast with your boy, Jesús Castillo. And right now, I got one of my good friends, man, from Dallas, Texas. He is an artist. He is a entrepreneur. Man, he be pumping gas at the gas station. You see him all around town. You see all his stuff around town, man. He messes with Dallas Stars, Dallas Mavericks. Man, I want y'all to get it up right now for my homie, Dummy Fresh. Yeah. What's up, Dummy, man? What's going down, brother?
Chilling, man.
Yeah.
Crazy weekend. It just started.
Yeah, man. Hey, I know you did like a whole bunch of stuff for the Dallas Mavericks, man. How'd you feel about when that whole Luka trade came down?
Man, it's
that whole Luka trade, bro.
The trade happened, and then they released my drop, and I was just reading the comments on there like, "Nah, we don't want them. Nah, we don't want them." you know how people are.
And it's crazy because like you've been doing a lot of work with the Dallas Mavericks prior to that, right? Because like you dropped the hats, which is like pretty good, man. Like these hats are fucking badass. I wear them all the time, and now that when Luka left, did that impact you a little bit now?
No, the team still has to work, you know?
Yeah.
So I started in 23 with them, like the end of 23, and then 24 we dropped, and then we just dropped 25, so...
Yeah, man.
It's fun working with them.
It's fun, man. How'd you land that deal with them, or did they hit you up first, or what was it?
I got an email from the brand identity people.
Yeah.
So I got an email December 2023. They wanted some T-shirt designs, and I was like, yeah, I'm down, you know. And then that led to more, and you know, kind of proving myself to what I can do and being able to execute. Yeah,
man. Because look, man, most of the flyers that I've done with you. You even did some T-shirt designs for me, and T-shirts designed for like me and Ralph and even Luis. So like you've been all around Dallas, like with the graphic design stuff, like even like popular clubs like Escapade, 2001, 2009, and which is 2001, 2009, y'all, for my non Spanish speakers, you know, but like your artwork can be seen all over the place because you also do murals. Like I've always run across, because I'm always on Hampton and Illinois and the Westmoreland, and I see the Vanessa Guyon mural and that you did over there, which is beautiful, and then I think you did like a WWE one, right?
Yeah, so 2021 or 2022, I don't remember the dates because it's just work, you know. But yeah, I did a WrestleMania mural when WrestleMania was here in Dallas.
Oh yeah, I remember that, and I remember because it's so big, right? Yeah. It's like a big mural. Yeah. Man, like do these things like when you first get like some of that type of work? First of all, let's go all the way to the beginning. Like, how did you find out that you were good at like drawing or artwork? Like, how did that just come about, or it's just been like that since the beginning?
Man, I was just born like this, bro.
I just born talented, bro.
Yeah, I was just born a goat, you know.
Yeah.
But I think elementary school is when I was drawing, and my teacher noticed it, called my parents. They're like, "Hey, this guy can draw." You know,
they actually encouraged it.
Yeah,
your teachers and stuff.
Teachers and my parents. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy because when I was when I was drawing, they never encouraged me. It's like, hey man, do your work. Like you're flunking. Like
I don't know. It was I drew this Spanish TV host Cristina.
Oh, Cristina Saraleji.
Yeah. I drew her, and it was like color pencils, and I was like 8 or 9 years old.
What?
You know? And then it wasn't like a realistic. It was like my own take on it.
Yeah.
And I still remember the picture. And I remember they called my parents. They're like, well, we need to get him in tag and this and that.
Like they
Talented
saw
and gifted.
Yeah, it's crazy because you had those type of teachers.
Yeah.
I think I had a different type of teacher. They're like, yeah, he's not an artist either. Like he's not, like, as a matter of fact, I think he needs to pay attention because the artist thing is not going to work for him. Like, and then because I remember I got in trouble because I was failing science. And I was drawing in my book, and I was drawing some Cupids. I was drawing Cupid, bro. Cupid, and you know how Cupid is, like, you know, he's like half naked, and you got the fucking bow and arrow, right? So my stuff was half done. So it was half done, and I think I got in trouble, and they were showing my mom my notebook, which is like a journal they're supposed to keep in there. So they keep flipping through the pages, and they see a naked baby. And they see a naked baby. And they see a naked baby on there. And they bro, I didn't know how to explain myself. I was just like, no, it's half done. It's half done. You don't know. They're like, no, I think he needs to go to a special class. And it wasn't tag. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like... It was like, we need to get him in special ed or something. You know,
he's the other gifted.
Yeah, he's the other. I don't think he's gifted at all. I think something wrong with him. Like, your baby a little retarded, bro. Yeah. So like, yeah, man. I'm kind of glad that they have teachers like that, man. Yeah. When they saw talent and they encouraged you. What about your parents? How are your parents?
They're always positive, always encouraging me. So even from there, like, it took a while from that moment until like I was like trying to make something that I could sell. Yeah. So even like now I'm like 13, 14, I'm watching people airbrush at the mall. Yeah. You know, I told my parents, I want a compressor, I want an airbrush. Mm-hmm. Then I get it, you know, and I try it and I'm like, man, fuck this shit. You know, like I can't do this. Like, and then it was like I learned a little bit, I stopped, and then I go back and be like, well, I learned a little bit last time, let me try it again. Yeah. Until I got good enough to sell T-shirts in school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Then I started selling T-shirts at like $7, whatever you wanted.
And that was when you were 13 years old?
13 to 16, like high school.
Man.
Yeah. So my teacher, it's crazy. My teachers in high school, at the end of the class, they'd be like, you can pass your binder out and take your orders.
What?
Yeah. So it was...
So you were hustling like on your own. So it feels like you were encouraged also to be like an entrepreneur as well. So like you were hustling, and bro, I was not. I was 13. I already had a job at like McDonald's or some shit. For real, it's like they didn't encourage me at all. Imagine if I had some encouragement. It's like you're funny. You go, haz chistes. But no, they don't. They're like, you dumb, you retarded. Or like take this Adderall because I think you got ADHD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Everybody was been positive towards me, towards like everything that I was doing. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like all the scenarios. Like
what kind of like stuff did you have on your binder? To like what kind of orders? Like,
man, I would draw like, you know, the typical Dallas 214 with the skyline.
Oh yeah. With some dice.
Yeah.
Or like
little something.
Yeah.
Little juice box.
You know what I'm saying? Or like Martha loves Jose.
Yeah.
Or
the little hearts.
You know what I'm saying?
I always told people, like, after airbrushing and I opened up at the bazaar in Oak Cliff. Yeah. I would tell them, like, you get this in love shirt. I don't know if it's gonna last. Yeah. You know, because they come back and it's like,
oh no! Can you scratch that? Can you scratch Martha out, and can you put Belinda? Okay, can you put Beatrice on there instead of Martha?
It was like some with them love shirts, airbrush love shirts.
It never works out right. It's almost like a curse. Like if you ever got, and if I remember, I don't think I never got like an airbrush shirt like that. I think I had an airbrush shirt, but it said like State Texas Fair, State Fair, Texas. But it never was nothing like I never got a Playboy bunny. I wanted one. Yeah. Playboy bunny was tight. I wanted to get a Playboy. I got Elmo. Yeah. I got Elmo on one of them, the Cookie Monster. And then
I drew a bunch of SpongeBobs. I could like draw SpongeBob right
like
now.
gangster SpongeBob,
Gangster SpongeBob, the gangster Bugs Bunny.
Oh man,
you know, all the gangster cartoons in that era. Man,
yeah, I remember that, man. And this is you at 16 years old, right?
Yeah,
16, 17 years old. Man, that's crazy. Cause like me at 13, 16, I was like, man, they knew I wasn't gonna be shit, so they were like, man, get a job right now. Get a job right now and sustain it till you die.
I didn't have a job till I was about 23, 24. Like from high school all the way to like 23, 24. When I started Escapade, all that time was, you know, learning, being at home, like studying on YouTube University. You know, YouTube would teach you anything, man. I did my taxes on YouTube. That's why I owe the government.
So, but like, yeah, man, like all this, like that you taught, like were you mostly self-taught or like you were like, because YouTube came in an era where like, okay, YouTube could now be a school. You know what I'm saying? YouTube University, like you say, YouTube University, but like back then there wasn't that much YouTube.
Yeah,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
It's crazy because when I learned on YouTube, you had to have patience because it was a slow internet.
Oh yeah,
you know. So if you wanted to learn, that video was gonna load. You better watch that video.
Yeah,
you know, because you couldn't watch another one right quick. You know, we had DSL, but it wasn't as fast as stuff now, and it wasn't as much content on there as there is now.
Oh yeah,
anything you want right now, you just search it up and teach
anything you could like you want to learn, it'll be on YouTube. Like that's how I learned how to change the air cabin filter for my car. I got it from YouTube. This is what I learned from YouTube, that there's an arrow on your dash right next to that little gas thing, and it tells you which side your gas tank is on.
I already knew that. Yeah, I already knew that.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's some. This is a new information that I just did that like 3 days ago. That I knew about that. Like, am I retarded a little bit? I think I'm retarded a little bit.
My dad showed me that.
Oh yeah, yeah. My dad didn't know either. I told him like, did you know this? He goes, no, de veras. I was like, man, see, yeah.
This year,
it's because my dad, he didn't work on cars. He had a job. That's why I think that's why he wanted me to get a job and, you know, just die at the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, because no, for real, like they want you to get a job and they just want you to work there until you die. And like, man, I kind of like, man, it got to be more to life than this.
I mean, I had those things too. You know, like when it was doing well, and then I stopped making money, and it was like bills were coming up, and you know, my parents were like, you know, you think you want to keep doing this or you want to get a job? And I was like, I want to keep doing this. Then eventually, I had to get a job out of high school, like a co-op thing. I worked at Domino's.
Oh, Domino's, man, making pizzas. And were you making designs on the pizzas and stuff? Like you were making
I was making some custom pizzas.
I was good.
I was making
How hard is it not for you to be creative in doing something? Like even in Domino's, man, you got to at least be a little bit creative of how things come, because things will come to you. It's like, man, let me make this pizza this way, or like, you know, or something like that, or let me draw on this pizza box. You know.
No, I mean, I think I take everything as a challenge, you know, and I try to learn as much as from the person that's above me. Yeah. So just when you open yourself like that to them, then they're willing to share like all the information and knowledge and stuff like that. The same way they were to me, I'm like that to other people as well. So I always tell people, if you got questions, ask me, like DM me. I'm open book. I
remember me and you, I was like, bro, how do you, like, I was barely trying to get into Illustrator. Yeah. And I hit you up, and we were at a Starbucks, and you were teaching me at a Starbucks, bro. And that was like, and that was something that was like really stuck to me, because not everybody does that. No, not everybody's going to be nice to you. Not everybody's going to be open and willing to give you information. And that let me know that you're just a good person, bro. Yeah. You're a good person, and you want well for everybody. You want to see people succeed. And it's great that you find a really good success with like the hats that you're making, the merch, and collaborations with the Dallas Mavericks and Dallas Stars, bro. Yeah. How'd that collaboration with the Dallas Stars come out?
After I did the Mavericks, I got an email right after, and they were like, we got a Mexican Heritage Night, Noche Mexicana. We want you to do a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm down.
Yeah.
You know, and then like I got another team reach out after that. So we're working on that. I can't reveal it yet, but
is there anything that's outside of Dallas, like or is it just the Dallas based, or
well,
because I know if somebody sees it, they'll start reaching out because they look and they're like, dang, this is pretty nice.
yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit more, you know, broad, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, trying to create stuff that people can wear everywhere.
Yeah.
Not just Dallas, but I mean Dallas is my hometown, so
For sure.
I gotta show love to them first.
Well, you got to represent, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to be out there. Dallas. I wear this all the time, man. Wherever I go, I wear the hat, and they're like, "Oh man, some dude on the internet talking about like, hey man, you got to know where the origin of the Detroit hat." I was like, "No, it's not Detroit. It's Dallas, bro.
Yeah.
It's straight Dallas." So
and
like,
it's always the people that aren't from Detroit,
yeah,
you know. And I'm like, go look it up. It's not the same.
no, it's not the same at all. Yeah, it's way different, man, and it's crazy because man, everybody started wearing the hats, bro. Like the players, to like I saw this dude pumping gas, and he got Supreme. He got Supreme gas.
Oh, he got money.
He got money. He got money.
He could buy the hats.
He could buy the hats, bro.
No discount code.
No discount code. Yeah, man. How did the idea for the hats come about, bro?
I worked at the Cowboys for 2 years.
Yeah.
So there I was doing some stuff with the hats.
Yeah.
I learned some stuff there. And then I had a friend reach out and was like, hey, you got some merch? And I've been trying to do something and I wanted to do it right, you know.
Yeah.
So I had some money and I was like, let me invest, you know.
Yeah.
And I looked for a factory to make them, send out my tech pack.
Yeah.
And, man, it was messed up.
The first
The first one was messed up, and it was like, can I sell it? And it was like the logo was oversized and crazy. They all sold out before I got them to the pop-up shop.
Yeah.
You know, and then I just, from the money that I made on those, I just made a couple more.
Re-up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I made more, and I just kept flipping it.
So this was actually a mistake,
The size, it was a little mistake,
but it looks nice though.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be smaller.
a little smaller.
See, like, cause I don't know if y'all can see this on the thing, man. This is how good of quality it is, bro. All this is embroidered, and all this is the braiding.
Yeah.
Is just so dope to me.
Yeah, it's a chain stitch. And
Yeah.
it's new.
Yeah, that chain stitch is just crazy. Yeah, hold on, bro. I'm trying to
hold it to the camera. So
yeah. So like, see, look, chain stitch, and then not only that, it has the logos on the inside of the hat, which is, bro. This is the attention to detail. This is all detail. Look at this. Look at this. You feel like a champion.
Yeah.
You feel like a champion when you put this on, bro. This is dope. Like, this is, look, dummy fresh. You have to put, boy.
What? I'm over here trying to coach this camera.
Boy. No, I'm just playing. No, but but like this is really dope, man. And it seems in the work that you do that you pay attention to detail and stuff like that, bro. Like it's like, and so you got the idea just to put it out because you were working with the Dallas Cowboys, right?
Yeah, like I wanted something for myself to put out there.
Yeah.
I always did like heat press shirts, and I was like, it was just a lot of work, you know. And I wanted something that I could sell that was ready to go.
Yeah.
And I think this was like the perfect opportunity. It came at the right time.
Yeah, man.
You know?
These hats are dope, man. I see everybody wearing them, man. I got my dad wearing them. You know what I'm saying? My father-in-law be wearing them, bro. Yeah, man. Just and they be stylish too. It goes with every outfit. You know what I'm saying? And you have every color.
A lot of colors. Yeah.
Come on, man. Look at this duck brown, almost like, man, every Carhartt T-shirt, man. Yeah, man, this is dope. This is dope.
That's
man.
the inspiration on that one. Carhartt.
Yeah, like the Carhartt, right? Like I want to get some overalls and put this one on. Yeah, some overalls. Hell yeah, bro. Like I'm gonna go duck hunting or something, but I'm just gonna go pump gas and stuff. Yeah, man. Like, man, from where your parents from?
We're from Allende, Nuevo León.
Allende, man. I feel like we related somehow.
So Monterrey and then Allende.
Yeah. No, my people from San Luis, but I do got somebody in Monterrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an uncle. But no, he wasn't mujeriego or nothing like that. Nice. Or like he wasn't out there like that. He was like a preacher. Yeah, but maybe I might have some family, man, because I felt like you live over there in the side of Dallas where like most of the people from where my parents are from are over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
West Dallas?
Yeah, West Dallas.
Yeah.
They are all in West Dallas, bro. Like, and they be talking about everybody from West Dallas. Like, no, están allá en el West Dallas. And they go over there and they visit.
Por la Bernal.
Por la Bernal, ahí por el parque.
Sí. Por el Pepes.
Pues por el Pepes, ándale. Yeah, man, and man, it's just crazy. I felt like you were like related to me somehow. I don't know how to. Probably, bro. Like, cause like I guess we got that same nose and cheeks and stuff. And I don't know. I'm just saying because we could be related. Somebody told me we were related. I don't know if it was. I think it was Dexter that told us that we might be related.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, because Dexter's Castillo too.
Yeah, it's Castillo. You're Castillo or no?
Chavez,
pero there's like Santiago or Ibarra or something in your family?
No.
All right, so all right, here it goes. Castillo in your family?
No Castillo.
What about Santiago?
Tampoco.
What about Medrano?
No.
What about Reyes?
I have an uncle that's Reyes, but I doubt it.
Shit, it might be. What about Ibarra?
No.
Garcia?
No.
Okay. We narrowed it down to one. Okay, my bad.
I might be related to him. One of my last names is Chavez.
Yeah, ain't nobody talking about you, dog. No, my producer over here talking about I might be related to him. Like he might, but we not over there. We right here, bro. Yeah, bro. My bad. I gotta be mean to him sometime, bro. He be challenging me, dog. You know,
chill out, bro.
Yeah, chill out, dog. No, man, but man, what are some of the projects that you guys like already got going on, bro? Like, I know you got the hats, you got that, but like you also working with the teams. Like, is there something like you already have a project going on?
Well, I'm talk a little bit about other stuff that I've done. When you asked about like, have I done anything other outside of Dallas? I think one project, excuse me, that I'm pretty proud of is I got a chance to work on the logo for La La Land.
Oh yeah.
That project right there, like seeing that brand like go kind of like all over the U.S.
Yeah,
you know, inside Kim Kardashian's house. You know, they do the pop-ups in there, and then just kind of like all the collaborations and knowing that I sketched that logo out and now it's everywhere.
Yeah,
like that.
That's dope, bro. Because I see it in the malls. I see it all around. And when I went to where was it, man? I was in Cali. Yeah. And I saw La La Land. I was like, man, isn't that like Dallas based? They're like, man, because I knew you did the logo.
Yeah.
You know, because I saw it before. I was like, oh, man, there's the homies everywhere. Yeah. You know, and
now I'm working with Chilangos Tacos too.
Chilangos Tacos?
Yeah.
That's you too?
Yeah.
Dang, bro. Like I'm telling you everywhere, bro. So like if you come to Dallas, because like we got, I hope we got listeners all over the world. But like if you ever come to the United States, wherever you are if you come to Dallas, go to this taqueria. It's called Chilangos, which they served a lot of DF type tacos, like authentic Mexico DF, el Distrito Federal de Mexico style tacos. Yeah. And you made the logo or you're working all the branding.
Yeah, inside the stores, all the like the wall art, you know, all the branding.
Man, see, I'm telling you, like that's why this is what I mean when you need to encourage your son, or you're gonna encourage your children to explore the creativity, because this is what happens when you encourage that, you know, and you let that creativeness blossom, because if that teacher didn't encourage you to do what you did, or keep on, or putting you in classes of art, like you would, I feel like this wouldn't develop to where it is now. Yeah. Or eventually you would have, but it would have been a lot more harder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I started super young. I think that's what kind of like led me to where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Starting super young, I already knew like what I wanted to do at a very young age.
Man, see, I didn't know what I wanted to do at a very young age, bro. No, because everybody told me, no, you can't do that. That's crazy. They were not.
I would have told you. Dude.
They were not encouraging, bro. Like my dad and my mom, they were encouraging, but like they were saying, no, búscate un trabajo, porque I guess they kind of knew. I was like, no está tan.
Le falta un tornillo.
No está tan inteligente. Es like, no, necesita que estar en la escuela y luego de la escuela trabajar, luego. Like even when I was in school, I was working. Like I didn't go out a lot. I didn't do a lot of like extracurricular activity, nothing really, because like I was already working at high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I already had a job. But if I had like encouragement to like, I did have encouragement to like pursue music, but I wasn't good at it. I wasn't good at it that much. Like I was more let me be goofy or something like that. I was a little goofball. I would get into shit, but I was never like man, I would draw here and there, but they would never encourage that. They were more encouraging about getting a job.
I mean, I wasn't good at what I was doing in the beginning either.
Yeah.
I think it's just the mindset, you know.
But they saw something. They saw Christina Saraleji, the way you drew, and they were like, damn, she look. I could see it. I could see Christina. If I would have drew Christina Saraleji, it wouldn't look nothing like Christina.
They would have said,
the
8 years old? Yeah, you need to get it.
Yeah, no. You need to get it. You 8 years old, you do this? Oh, yeah. This
job is in your future.
Your future is a dead end job. That's what they said about my drawings, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, but like you're talented. They nurtured it. They made it blossom. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we need to have good teachers out here, bro. Mm-hmm. And they trying to take it away too.
Oh yeah.
They try to take the educational system away, but I see that there's different ways now to get education or to get information or to learn something. Mm-hmm. Like you said, there's YouTube University. There's also like a thing called Khan Academy. Khan Academy.
Yeah.
Not Dallas Khan.
Oh,
but like it's Khan. I think it's Khan, or I'm spelling it wrong, and it's called Academy. It's this one dude that I think got a lot of teachers together and just put it out, a lot of information where you could study with them, or he goes online and it's actually an academy for free. Up to like medical or graduate school level. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, I heard of that. I heard of that because most university students go to those websites and study and can learn. Probably because in the classroom it might be hard for them. One, because maybe the teacher's not teaching them the way they learn. Because some students learn different ways, and then they go to this website and it's like, oh, maybe I could learn from this because it's more my style that I learn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm kind of glad that we got all this technology now. You know what I'm saying? But we still need teachers like the teacher that encouraged you.
And then also I think it's willpower too. You know, if you want to better yourself, then you're gonna look for something that makes you happy. I mean, being creative makes me happy. It's my passion. Yeah,
it's like it's also like when I write a joke, I get the excitement of it because when I first start thinking about the idea, like I start thinking about the idea, I write it down, and then I start working it out, and then the excitement of when it starts like working. When it starts working, I start getting excited. I was like, "Oh damn!" And then when I got it to a point where like it's crushing, bro, I think it's like when you finish a mural.
Yeah.
When you
step back,
you're like, and you just take it all in. I think that's the same thing you get when you're very passionate about something. It's like you feel satisfied, right? Yeah.
So we do like kind of that same thing, like stepping back, but we do like a drive-by.
Yeah.
So like after we finish, we leave, and then we take the street that kind of goes like straight on.
Yeah.
And that's how we take it in, and we're like, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when people passing by and see it, it's
And
going
then-
to stand out.
And then you see that nobody has marked it up.
Yeah.
Nobody has like tried to put graffiti on it. You'd be like, hell yeah, man.
I've only gotten one that people wrote on
Yeah?
it. Yeah, but it took a long time before
Yeah.
they wrote on it. And it wasn't nothing like against me. It was just probably somebody just out there trying to practice their script,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I used
practice
to.
their little handwriting.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that, man. That was me. I've been trying to practice, bro. But I get it, bro. It's like you've been working for this, and the passion of it just makes it more satisfying because you worked on it. It's your essence. It's you leaving something behind of yourself, and that's what I feel every time I do a joke, and then especially when a joke is. Yeah, like I've been developing for a while, and now it's starting to work, and then to the point where it's like it's killing every time I say it, or the audience is just like just cracking up, man. It's just I love it, bro. It's like something unexplainable.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like you getting high off that joke. You know what I'm saying, or high off that work that you see. So man, it's all about passion. It's and will.
Yeah.
Because you got the will. If you got the will to do it. These are the results. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember like during high school, there was a lot of parties. I didn't go to parties. I stayed at home, you know, on YouTube learning.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the willpower right there.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to be out and, you know, doing other stuff. I was happy being at home, like learning, like to better my future.
Yeah.
You know?
This is what I be saying to myself sometimes. Like I was even saying it today. It's like there's somebody out there working harder than you, and I was like, man, I need to beat that dude. I need to be. It's like I'm in competition with that dude. If he's working harder, I got to work harder, more harder than he is. And is like I don't know how hard he's working, but I'm gonna try to work hard harder than he is. Why? So because I want to be the best. I want to be the best. I want to be somebody that is, I don't know. I want to leave like a legacy, bro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because like at this point, I don't have no kids. So my thing is, if I could leave something behind, you know, that'll people remember me, then I guess this is gonna be it. You know?
Yep.
My little legacy, my little take on how I viewed the world while I was here.
How many people you made laugh?
How many people did I make laugh? How many people did I make happy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know your work makes people happy, bro. Look at this. Man, come on, dog. Like, if they put the hat on with their outfit, they're already different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're already different. Why? That's you. Because you put passion into this work, and they know it. And they guess when they put that on, when they put the hat on and the outfit, I'll be like, hell yeah. I'm finna kill him in the club tonight, bro. I'm finna get, how many girls I'm finna get in the club tonight, bro? Hell yeah. And they like it. Like, where'd you get that hat? You got the nice hat in there. Oh, girl, it's my homie, bro. It's my homie, baby. It's my homie. Don't let me know. You want me to call him up? I'll call him up right now. Have you ever had this?
No, I haven't, but
I was going to call you up one time.
Should have.
Yeah, like, hey, man, this girl like that. She like the hat. Hey, right? I was going to say, hey, right? You make this hat exclusively for me. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. 1-on-1. 1-on-1.
Yeah. That's a 1-on-1. Man, nah, but I'm what were we saying? We were talking about, oh, yeah. Willpower, bro. Yeah, willpower, man. It's all about hard work, bro. And I know you work hard,
investing
bro.
time. I think I look back and I'm like, damn. Like, I went to these conferences in LA and Vegas called Adobe Max.
Yeah.
That's where I learned a lot of the newer stuff, like, because this is like professionals teaching creatives, you know?
Yeah.
So you're getting like one-on-one, you know, time with like the people that are dealing with the big brands and stuff like that, you know? So you get to ask them questions and stuff like that. So like the investment of time into those things, it all pays off at the end.
For sure, man. It's almost like those conferences. It's this is what it is. This is what it is. It's almost like me going to an open mic, or like me sitting back and going to a show where there's a lot of comedians that are very professional. So like if I go and I see it's almost like you going to the conference of the W conference.
Yeah.
It's like me going to like the Comedy Cellar to just go check out comedy.
Yeah.
Why? Because now you're seeing how professionals do work. And
how they're around other people.
Yeah, and you get and me as a comedian, well, I don't go up to them and talk to them because like they're celebrities. That's what the difference is, that they're celebrities, and you can't really just go up in there and talk to them and ask questions. But you can see how they move, how their cadence is, how they structured something. Why did that? Ask yourself, why did that work? You know, and see how they just move with confidence. And that's a conference. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. If you're
learning,
you're learning.
Yep.
You're learning just by watching.
Yep.
And if you're gonna get into anything, I think that's what you get to do. You got to watch. You got to learn. You got to submerge yourself in that content, right? Yeah. Like you did paintings. Have you ever thought about like opening up like a gallery, or like doing a gallery of nothing like but your work?
It's always, the thoughts are always there.
Yeah,
you know, it's just kind of like.
And I kind of put it in your head last time I seen you, like bro, you should just do a digital gallery.
Well, I'm painting now too, like you know, like fine art as well too. It's just kind of like having enough work to put a gallery together is that's the hard part, because I know some other artists that are killing it out there, and I'm like, man, I got to put some out there too that's gonna
the whole thing
enough for people to come out.
Yeah, man, the art world is so competitive too, man. The art world is just as competitive as anything else you're gonna put time into. Yeah. So you gotta be out there. You gotta start adapting yourself to the environment, right?
When I hear people put 100 hours into a painting, and I'm just like, God, I don't have 100 hours to put into that.
Man,
you know,
100 hours.
Yeah, or some people more.
But that's good. Like, yeah, man. I can see that because, like, for stand up is how many times you go up on stage and you try that joke, or it's all about stage time. Yeah, like I think somebody right now probably is not doing enough stage time, or they're not going up as much, and you have to go up. Yeah, like you have to go up on stage and try those out. Because if you don't have that stage time, then you can't get better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you need to get that experience.
Yeah. And
that 100 reaction.
And I can totally see somebody spending 100 hours on a painting. Yeah. 100 hours.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. So even months, weeks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about them. Is that like an ADHD thing? Like,
maybe. I mean, the longest I've taken on a mural is like, a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's nonstop, or like?
I mean, it's like 8-hour sessions.
Oh, okay.
So, but like I see the reward like quick.
Immediately, right?
Yeah. But somebody that's painting, and then it's just gonna sit on your wall. Yeah, like it's. I bet it's tough.
Oh yeah, it's tough because you don't know.
Like I know I'm already painting, and I'm gonna get paid at the end.
Yeah,
and some people are painting for a passion, or because they like to paint, hopefully to sell it one day for a lot of money. Yeah, and so
hopefully they be alive when they see them, and not like Picasso and all these guys that as soon as they passed away, that's when the recognition came. Yeah, That's crazy, man. You doing it. You living the dream. You in the dream, living it.
I think so.
Yeah, you are, bro. Yeah. Like, you living the dream, man.
It feels good. I'm not gonna lie. It feels good. Like, seeing the teams reach out and getting involved with projects for the city, for the community. People reaching out. Needing help with like fundraisers and. Stuff like that. It makes me.
That's dope, man.
Makes me feel like that I'm doing something right.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man. And Like, would you like do something like have like a workshop for like kids?
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the ones I'm talking about. The fundraiser. They want like even talking to the kids now. Like I love talking to the kids and telling them like, you know, you can do this.
Encouraging them, just like the way they encouraged you, man.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
And then they all want to know like, is there money in this? You know, like those are the questions I always get.
What's your answer? Like say I'm a kid, right? And I go, when you start getting money?
I'll be like, I was 13 sending gumballs in middle school. You know, you just gotta get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's money in anything. You just have to keep, even if you take a loss, you know, you gotta re-up again and you know, make the next one better.
I feel like this is what it is, man. A lot of people is like, hey, how much money you getting off of comedy? I'm like, bro, it's not. I'm not a rich person, bro. But you know what? I'm doing what I love. Yeah. I'm doing what I love, and this is what it is. I told him, look, get better at the craft or get good at the craft that you're at, and you'll see. The money will come. Yeah. The money will come automatically. Get good at your passion. Yeah. If you're really passionate about something, get good at it, and guess what's going to happen? You're automatically going to start like getting financially secure. Yeah. Why? Because you put in so much hour into something that has value to someone else. You know, your value is that you're passionate about this, and you'll do this even if you were broke, even if you didn't get any money for it. Because I know right now, you were making for years. You were making this without making any money, and you were still satisfied, and you were still like, man, I love doing this. Yeah. I would not. I don't care if anybody didn't. If I didn't sell not one thing, if I didn't sell nothing, but I love doing this. Yeah.
Even if you break even,
even if you did, like you love doing it.
Yeah. I love getting the comments back and the DMs. They're like, man, people asking me, what kind of hat is this? Yeah. Like, who is it? You know, it's always an icebreaker. Like it always got people asking questions, you know? Yeah. So I love that about it.
Yeah. They always ask me, man, you from Detroit? And I'm like, nah, this Dallas, bro. Yeah. It's straight dummy fresh. Yeah. You see it on the side. You see he's an MVP since 1998.
Yep. Yes, sir. No, but yeah, again, with the Detroit stuff, you know, people don't understand, you know, they trademarked an Old English letter, you know, so it's engraved in everyone's head from a long time ago that an Old English D is automatically Detroit, which it ain't, you know, because it's a Gothic font and it's a letter, you know what I'm saying? It's like me like copywriting the letter A, you know, in a Gothic font, and then, you know, it's a font. So to me, it's crazy, right? But
it still looks good though.
But it's different.
It's different. Yeah. It's way different than the Detroit Lions. One, this is more defined right here. The lines on it, so it's way different, you know. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something. Even if you're from Detroit, even
people
if you're
buy it from Detroit,
people buy it.
Yeah.
Why? Because it looks so fucking dope on them. Yeah. And all the colors are dope.
I have friends from Detroit. They'll
now.
buy them and wear them.
Yeah, somebody tried to buy it from me.
People from Durango, because it's the D.
From Durango, yeah. You know? From what's another D state, dog? Like, tell me, Delaware, DeSoto,
people.
Duncanville.
Last name starts with a D. You know, whatever.
Dandy. You know, that's the last name, or they could be the last name. What's another D? Dick.
Dominguez.
Dominguez, man. What's Chavez, man? What's up, man? Hey, you know some last names, man. You told me some last names. What's another one with a D?
What you call that? Well, even then, not even that.
No, you got to tell me a D last name, bro.
Dillard.
There you go, Dillard's.
If you work at Dillard's,
if you work at Dillard's, you see. Yeah. No, man, it's just. I know we just making fun right now, but like this. No, it's the lettering is dope. Yeah. The lettering is dope. You can't deny it. It's undeniably dope. Hey, it's undeniably dope. Hey, okay, just another idea right there. You know what I'm saying? Undeniably dope.
That's actually a good idea.
That's actually a good idea, right? Yeah. Undeniably dope. Hell yeah. That's a new T-shirt, Don.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what would have been the podcast. Yeah. Okay.
If
Man.
you ain't using it, I'll use it.
Yeah, man. No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man. That's why we doing this, bro. Man, it's good to have you here, bro. Like, man, what other things that you got in the works, man, that you got coming up?
When does
This airs every Monday, so it's Monday.
Okay, so project that I was working on yesterday and today. Well, I got involved with the Mavericks playoff video.
Yeah.
So yesterday we were at the fabrication yard. They shot some scenes of me in front of a lowrider car with the Dallas Lowriders. And then today they were in my studio shooting some content for the playoff video if they make the playoffs, you know. I think they're in the play-in, but if they make the playoffs, they're going to release that video. And if they don't release it for the playoffs, they said for the season opener.
For the season opener.
Yeah,
oh,
but this
man.
video is crazy, bro.
Man, I can't wait to see it, bro.
This video is crazy.
I'd be like, man, he told me because he's my cousin and stuff. Like, man, I told him. He told me, like, man, 1-on-1.
1-on-1. Yeah. Nah, but yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to work with, you know, anybody that's, you know, proud enough to work with me, you know?
For sure.
You know,
Yeah.
so like if these teams are reaching out and, you know, not that they need my help, but they feel like, you know, I'm a Dallas person that can, you know, help them with certain programs and projects.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody that's listening, man, if you really need anything that's digital graphics, even like murals or anything, man, Dummy Fresh, go out there, man. Your Instagram is Dummy Fresh, at Dummy Fresh, and go check him out. Go check out his work, man. He got some dope ass work, man, and he still got some stuff on the way. You got something called that you collaborate with other artists here in the DFW area. It's called writing.
The right-handed.
The right-handed, yeah. Where y'all teach lettering, right?
We do lettering workshops. We do drink and draws. We do, you know, try to.
Man, I want to go to the drink and draw. I want to drink and draw.
I don't know what kind of drinks, but I know we'll be drawing.
Oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah, man. I would love to be in one of those, bro. And shoot, y'all need an MC or something? Y'all need somebody contar chistes or some shit?
Maybe. It's tomorrow. It's in Deep Ellum tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow, Deep
Yeah.
Ellum? Hell yeah, man. I'm down to go, man. It's what's tomorrow? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
yeah.
tomorrow in the afternoon. So.
Tomorrow in the afternoon. All right, cool. So after this, you got what you got? Like, when do you do the right-handed?
The right-handed, it's a project with me, Arturo from Sour Grapes, and my friend Bobby Serta.
Bobby Serta.
Yeah, so us three, we put that together, and again, we're expanding that. We have a project with the Rangers that's on the way as well with them.
Yeah,
so
man.
us together working with them.
What'd you think about that controversial hat that they be having?
Man, I see
it says because it says Texas, but then on the X they put a T, and it says Tetas.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw it right away, and I'm sure they didn't have a Hispanic on that.
They don't have somebody on that creative board that say, "Hey, bro, say this says titties, bro." If they would have known it said titties in Spanish, they would. But guess what? A lot of Hispanics are buying it.
Yeah.
I
see some going around. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think I seen some where some bootleg ones that they were bootlegging this for a long ass time. I don't know why I guess the Texas Rangers doesn't have anybody on their board to tell them.
I don't think it was the Rangers that did it because it came out of
New Era.
I think.
Lids or something or
whatever the big hat company is.
Okay.
So
okay.
It came out because they did it for every team, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's just the Texas one was the one that didn't make sense.
Yeah, it made more. No, it makes sense.
I mean,
it makes sense.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. I don't think. See, that's cool.
That's why they need us.
They need us. That's why they need that DEI.
The DEI.
D what like is it DNI?
DENI.
DENI, right?
Because
diversity,
equity
and inclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, DENI. Yeah, DENI. Yeah, I said it right.
Yeah.
D in the night. D in the night. D in the night. Yeah, man. It's good having you here, man.
Appreciate
You're one of the dope artists here from the Dallas area, and you'll probably see soon some of his artwork in your city pretty soon. So, man, we got something here on the podcast where we do Motivation Mondays. I don't know if you've seen, because we take out the episode on Mondays, and we usually have something where the guest has some motivational words for the people out there that are watching, or like that needs that type of motivation. So I don't know if you want to pick out a song. Do you want to pick out a song? We have a couple of songs that we have on the. That's one of them right there. We have. Let's see. We have this one right here. If you want to motivate, you know what I'm saying. Let me check another one.
I like the first one.
The first one, the
Mexican. I've been jamming a lot of.
All right, so let's turn it down just a little bit, and then we got Agustin Chavez, aka Dummy Fresh, coming at you with Motivation Mondays right here on Let Me Tell You Something with Jesus Castillo. Dummy Fresh, Motivation Monday.
Yeah, man. I think if you want to do something, you always got to play, and you got to play to win. Ain't no play to lose. So I keep that on my hats. I keep that under my hat. So every time I look at it, I know that I'm playing to win. You know, and if you ain't first, then you're last.
I know that's right. That's Motivation Mondays with Dummy Fresh. If you ain't first, you're last. If you ain't even playing in the game, then how you gonna win? And if you play in it, you play to win. Dummy Fresh, let me tell you something, man. Peace out. See y'all. Appreciate that, bro. That was dope, man.